Hello, friends. What is up? My name is Dr. Janet Roark. I'm a veterinarian in Central Texas. I'm your essential oil vet, and I am here just like I am every Sunday to answer any questions that you might have about essential oils and animals. So I actually just got back from a horse show. That is about 4 hour. And I actually just got back just now. So I am here though. I'm here to answer your questions. So if you're hopping on right now, definitely let me know that you can hear me and see me. My internet's being a little wonky right now. So hopefully you guys can see me and hear me. And if you have any questions for me, go ahead and pop those in the chat. I'll bring a few of those on to the screen and answer a few of those. For those of you that were able to be a part of it, this this Friday. On Friday, my friend Poppy, who is an animal naturopath in California, hosted a Christmas pet expo or an Xmas pet expo. So we did like Xmas for the expo. Get it? So no offense to like if you don't get mad if you're like it should be Christmas. Let's not be like that. Let's just love and just be happy. And I think it was cute. Xmas Expo. So Xmas Pet Expo, but it was really cool because she knows a lot of holistic veterinarians and a lot of his holistic people. And so everybody, it was like a vendor event, and everybody, some people talked for longer than they were supposed to, but because they had some education in there, we were supposed to talk for 4 minutes each and just kind of like tell everybody what's going on. And everyone had to include a discount code to be a part of this vendor event. And so it ended up going like 5 hours long. But it's really awesome. And if you missed it, go just scroll down a little bit in my feed on this page. You can actually go grab that link, and still it's going to be available for, she said it was only going to be up for a week, but there were some problems with Facebook removing it and things like that because some people were playing Christmas music, and that's like an infringement on copyright for music. So don't do that. We can't do that. But so Facebook took it down, but it's available on YouTube. And if you sign up for that, you can get all those discounts, and each of the vendors will send you their codes and things like that. So really cool, really cool. I had a discount code as well. It was like a free entry into a giveaway basket for, I have like 15 essential oils and a carrying case and a signed copy of my book and a diffuser and like all kinds, over $400 worth of stuff that you can just like, it's like a raffle. So just enter your name, and whoever gets picked, we're going to draw on December 10th, the winner for that. And it'll be really good. So yay. So you'll have to go to that xmaspetexpo.com for registration on that in order to get into that. So hi, Tara. Hi, Jennifer. Hi, Christina from Denmark, and Trisha. So yeah, I'm not seeing a lot of people popping on here. I hope everything's okay. I hope it's streaming okay. So that's what's going on with me. That went really well. I was super honored to be a vendor in that. There were some pretty incredible people in there. It was really good. Hi, Bobby. Hi, Tara. So what else is going on? Sorry, my brain is a little bit on like horse show mode right now. So I'm not like I didn't have anything planned. For in the membership group, if you are in the membership group, you will notice I did not do my normal Q&A tonight at 6 because I was actually still driving in from Eastern Texas. So I will be doing that tomorrow at 2 p.m. So December 5th at 2 p.m. Central Time, that's Texas time, is when I'll be doing the weekly Q&A for the membership group. Also, if you're not in the membership group, every month we do a webinar / workshop. And the last one we did was really good. It was for senior pets. Very awesome webinar. That replay is in there and available if it's something that you're interested in. And then also this month on the 16th at 5 p.m. Central, I'll be doing one on winter wellness and nutrition. So it'll be like a little 1-hour workshop on the 16th. If you're not in the membership for that, you'll need to join the membership for that. It's super, super low cost. essentialoilvet.com/members for that. And yeah, so that's it. So does anybody have any questions? There's like no questions posted. I don't know if I'm not seeing your guys' comments or what. But if you have a question for me about an animal, go ahead and pop that in the comments and we'll answer some of those questions if they're available. Is this, I think it's showing that it's streaming. Oh, there we go. We're getting a couple of scrolling in here. I think my system's just a little delayed here. Okay, hold on. I'm about to sneeze. Okay, maybe not. It's because I said I was going to sneeze. No, I'm not going to sneeze. Okay, Trisha Ann has a question. Ever since my senior cat had his teeth removed, he's starving and meows all the time. Is that normal? Well, it depends on how, what you're feeding probably makes a difference. If he's actually eating soft food and he is getting the correct amount, then it might just be that he really likes the soft food and he wants more of it. But if he's eating it and still really, really hungry and not gaining weight, or if he's a little too skinny, then you might want to get some blood work done on your kitty. A really common problem that cats have is hyperthyroidism, and that can cause cats to be like just ravenous and like starving all the time and still skinny. And so that is something that needs some help for sure. But you'll need to go to your regular vet for some blood work to diagnose that. I obviously cannot diagnose anything over the internet. But what I would say is probably what's happening is he feels better, because whenever they have teeth that need to come out, it's quite painful. I don't know if you've ever had tooth pain, Trisha, but like it hurts. And so, sometimes they live with this kind of like chronic underlying pain. And then once you finally remove the teeth, they feel so much better. And they're just like back to their normal selves. And just kind of cranky. And sometimes senior cats also go deaf. So sometimes they can't hear themselves meow, and they end up meowing more and louder than normal because they can't hear themselves. So that is also pretty normal depending on how senior your cat is. But a lot of times what happens is they're just a little bit more comfortable and they kind of get their normal personality back. And he probably really likes the food. And so he thinks every time he meows at you, he'll get more food. And that's not necessarily a good thing either, because then they can get overweight and things like that. So just really depending on what's going on with your kitty, it might be totally normal or there might be something else going on. So Misty says, what can I add to my water for urinary health? So I don't know if you're talking about for you, for people, there's different things people can do, but for urinary health for your animals, you don't want to add any essential oils to the water. There's different like cranberry supplements and things like that you can add to their food. And certainly you can do topically some essential oils, because essential oils absorb the skin and then are absorbed into their system with just by applying it topically. So I like to use juniper berry and copaiba and frankincense for urinary health. Cedarwood is also very good. So, but if you wanted to give something internally, mix it with the food, not the water. Because when you put oils in their water dish, what happens is it sits on top because it doesn't disperse into the water, because oils and water don't mix, right? So the oil will sit on top. If it's a heavy oil, it'll just sink to the bottom. Like, I don't know if you've ever put like vetiver in water, it'll just sink to the bottom. But it'll usually just sit on top, and sometimes animals won't drink their water because of the smell, so it doesn't smell normal. We never ever want to discourage an animal from drinking. So if you just mix it in with the food or put it in a capsule and give it that way internally, that's a little bit better. Leanne says, my cat has loose stool, anything that helps. So sometimes adding fiber can help, like a little bit of canned pumpkin. There's a lot of digestive support oils that can be really helpful. Like the kids tamer blend, or the digestive blend, like the one that's already pre-diluted in the roller bottle. That one, those are both pretty good. Cardamom's another one you can try. All of those are really good at helping a normal stool. Bobby says, what can be used on skin tags? So what can be used on skin tags? So skin tags, there are several different oils that can work on skin tags. A lot of people use oregano. Just remember, excuse me, oregano is a very hot oil. And so, well, yes, it's pretty effective on skin tags. It can irritate the skin around it. And so if you apply it, just make sure you are very precise and use like a Q-tip or a toothpick to put it only on the skin tag and protect the skin around it. I usually will start with just plain frankincense, because a lot of times frankincense will totally take care of it before, so you don't have to worry about the hotness of that oil, because frankincense is very gentle. So I really like frankincense. Just make sure it's a really good brand, because most frankincense on the market out there is adulterated, because it's quite an expensive oil, and it's a little bit difficult to source because of the regions of the world that it comes. So just frankincense works great. I've had lots of them just come off with that. Just heads up with skin tags, if the oil's working, what'll happen is sometimes that skin tag will turn black and die and then fall off. So just like it can sometimes look a little worse before it looks better. Don't give up. It's probably working. So don't let that freak you out. Yeah. So Trisha's cat is 17. Yeah. So he's probably a little deaf. Lisa says, I have a senior dog that's drinking water all the time. Is that a concern? Yes, absolutely. If this is a change in behavior and you haven't changed food to maybe a drier food or a food that's higher in salt content or something like that, then absolutely it's a concern. There's several different illnesses that older dogs get that result in them drinking more water and urinating more. So I would definitely get some blood work done if it's been more than 6 months since your last blood work. So definitely go in, get some blood work done. There's different things that it could possibly be. And then once you have a diagnosis, we can talk about, different oils that, might be helpful to support whatever system is involved, for sure. Let's see. Okay, so Tara says, my dog has a black raised bump on his ear. At first I thought it was a tick, but it isn't. It looks more like a raised black blood bump, if that makes sense. I was wondering if there was anything that could put on it to help it decrease in size. Already applying colloidal silver, apple cider vinegar, and oregano. So I would try copaiba or frankincense, but if it doesn't resolve within, or if it doesn't start to change or look better after about a week, I would for sure get that checked out. So black is usually not good. If it's a mass, then the sooner you take care of it, the better. But that's what I would start with as far as oils, and then give yourself about a week. And if there's no change or it gets worse, for sure go into your regular vet. Cindy Long says, our senior Golden is not eating his food very well, but does take treats and people food. He has loose stools and a cracked vertebrae. He's also very arthritic. What could help him? So sometimes, like when we don't feel good, we don't eat, right? And it's the same thing with our dogs. So, and it sounds like if he's got a cracked vertebrae and loose stools, like he probably doesn't feel good. And with arthritis, it's quite painful. So I would for sure be giving this dog frankincense, turmeric, and copaiba internally. You can even give a deep blue polyphenol complex capsule twice a day. You can, if he's not in too much pain, you can do the diluted massage blend along his spine over any joints that are arthritic. And then if he's not on a glucosamine supplement, I would put him on that too. Now, if he's not eating very well, you can't necessarily mix the oils with food. You might have to put it in a capsule and give it as a pill, or put it in a syringe with some bone broth and then syringe it into his mouth and get him to swallow it that way. If he's not, if he doesn't want to eat it on his food, if he's being kind of picky, I'd probably do a little bit of digestive support oils just in case too, in case that's part of the problem why he doesn't feel good, especially with the loose stools. So some digestive support oils like cardamom ginger, the digestive blend. The kids line has a digestive blend as well. So Becky says, I thought oils can be used on cats. So that's out there. It's really perpetuated this time of year. But what I would, so the truth is that yes, that's correct. Some oils can't be used with cats, especially like most brands of essential oils should not be used around cats. Okay, but there are, if you know you're using a pure brand of essential oil, and the ones that I am like okay with people using, doTERRA, that's the one I use, Young Living, and I do have several Young Living oils as well as Animalio. And then there's like a Swiss aromatics brand that's pretty good. So those brands, if you're using another brand, then don't use it around cats. Okay, guys, those are almost every single one of them has been proven to be adulterated, even if they say they're pure. So I'm just going to leave it at that. I've done my research. Just you can go to Essential University for more information on that. That's not what I'm here for, but you have to properly dilute it if you're using them topically with cats. You have to, if you're diffusing around them, stick with 3 to 4 drops in your diffuser and make sure it's in an area that's open where the cat can leave if they want to, and some general rules like that. So if you want more information about safety, I do have a free safety guide, and I have a whole section on my website about essential oil safety with animals. But since it's the number one question I still get every single day, I did create this really nice PDF file. It's totally free. essentialoilvet.com/pet safety. You can grab that, and it has a lot of information about how to diffuse, what oils to avoid with cats, like tea tree you want to be really careful with, even if it's a pure brand of essential oil, and that sort of thing. So, and Becky, so Becky, that should answer your question about what oils you can use with cats. And I have some favorites. Like I love using lavender. I love using, they really like spikenard. It's like almost like a little catnip. They get a little excited and then they fall asleep. It's really funny. So spikenard is one that they really like. I use frankincense and copaiba quite a bit for kitty cats. And then there's a lot of pre-diluted blends that I really like that doTERRA has. Like the kids blends are totally super diluted and can be used with kitty cats as well. All right. Yeah. Okay, cool. So she uses doTERRA, so that's perfect. And yes, you can use oils on rabbits too, Alexandra. Grab that pet safety guide because there's a whole section in there about rabbits as well. So we talk about rabbits, amphibians, fish, reptiles. We cover horses, goats in there, and dogs, of course, and cats. So lots of information about that in this. So go ahead and grab it. It's really, really good. It's really easy to read. It has some myths in there and then the truth about them and all sorts of things. And Laura says, so many dog insurances out there. Any you suggest that is best? So my suggestion for this is go to your regular veterinarian. Laura, go to your regular veterinarian and say, what pet insurance do you guys recommend? Because every clinic kind of has their own experiences and certain companies that they prefer. And if they're the ones who are going to be dealing with the insurance company, then you're going to want one that they like dealing with. And so I would talk to them. They don't get any kickbacks from the insurance companies for recommending them or anything like that. So it's usually just like, I've worked with this company before. They're really easy to work with and are pretty good about getting people, their money back, or making sure that the vets get paid on time, or however, every insurance company works a little bit different. So I do recommend pet insurance if you guys don't have it, especially if you don't have a lot of money in like savings that you can use for emergency type situations, because emergencies can be quite expensive in the several thousands of dollars. And if you don't have that ability to be able to take care of one of your animals, if something scary happens, it's really, really stressful. And so the insurance, having pet insurance, can really, really help out in those situations. And hopefully you'll never need it, but it's definitely worth it to have when something does come along that's unexpected. So, and animals are not predictable. Believe it. I don't know if you guys knew this or not, but animals are sometimes, some of them are always trying to kill themselves, and then the rest of them are just really unpredictable, and you can never predict when something is going to happen that is an emergency type situation that might cost a lot of money. So good questions, you guys. And yeah, there's some good recommendations in the chat. So that's all the time I have for today. Thank you guys so much for hopping on, the few of you that are on here. And remember, I'm live every Sunday night at 7 p.m. here to answer your questions, as long as we still have questions. Once they start to, if they ever start to fizzle out, I probably will cut back on doing this every week, because I do have other things to do. But I love hanging out with you guys and providing this valuable, I hope it's valuable to you, because I do this for free for you guys. So the goal is that, eventually you'll become a paying customer of some sort, of course. But I also just really love helping you guys. I know not everybody can afford to, buy one of my courses or join the membership or anything like that. So I'm going to continue to do this for as long as I'm able to, and as long as people are still asking questions. So hop in here and ask questions every week. All right, guys, I love you. Mwah! I'll see you next week. Bye.